Worst of all, your daughter is making her presence known. I had no idea what Vivian was up to, Clarice. Like I explained at Christmas, I had no idea that Vivian was even here all of these months. I never thought she'd try to do what she did by taking over Russell Jewelers. Then you should have made sure to keep that daughter of yours in the dark like you promised. I don't want to be a mom. I'm really sorry that I've put you two through this, but I really want to make this right. So everything's alright now, Yvette? You've been really quiet since you called me on New Year's Eve. Everything's gonna be alright, Dee Dee. In fact, I'll be going away for a bit. Going where? California. California? What you going all the way over there for? Come in. Udell, if you're here to ask me if I already booked the appointment for Yvette's procedure, then you've got nothing to worry about. I didn't just come here to discuss the termination, Wanda. I want to know if the two of us can find common ground. What do you want, Lorenzo? I wanted to let my daughter know that I'm impressed to see how you've been running this company so far. How are you doing, Alan? Working at Russell Jewelers has been absolutely miserable, Nona. Knowing that I'm not the one in charge makes work feel like a drag. Do you blame me for Vivian being in charge? You didn't have to keep quiet about who Vivian actually was, but I understand that you were in a tough position. Thank you for understanding, Alan. I'm truly sorry for not supporting you when you expressed your desire to become CEO. Since our family is in a tight spot right now, I'd like for you to take your proper place as the next CEO of Russell Jewelers. My mom has some business to take care of at California, and she let me tag along with her. That's so cool, Yvette. I can't wait to be a fashion designer where I can get the opportunity to travel the world. But how are you able to travel while you're on probation? My dad runs a law firm, remember? He made sure to get it approved. That's right. Wow. It's just crazy that your parents allowed you to travel so soon after school opened up again after Christmas break. What do you and I need to find common ground on? Our daughter fell pregnant, Wanda. As long as everything goes to plan, Yvette won't be pregnant for long. At the moment, she still is. The two of us were so focused on our own issues that we didn't make sure that Yvette wouldn't find herself in this situation. Is that all you wanted to tell me? Because I'm too busy making sure my company has a successful year. I also wanted to let you know how surprised I am to be relieved to see someone else take my position, especially someone who is so driven and capable. What's your point, Lorenzo? A lot of pressure comes from being CEO. I should know. If the pressure gets too much, then I'd like for you to know that I'll help you however I can. Nona? It's not that I don't forgive you, but why do you now feel like I'm more capable of running Russell Jewelers than Zio Gianni? When you initially came to me with your goals, I was unaware that Vivian was staging a hostile takeover. Most of all, I wanted one of Lorenzo's children to take over after he stepped down. Clearly, you got your wish. Having that bastard take the position my son should have had is the last thing I wanted, Alan. That girl never had a claim to the company to begin with. My parents made it clear that this spontaneous trip to California would be a one-time thing. Besides, it's going to be really short and I'll be exhausted when I get back. When are you leaving? By the end of the week. Even though the trip will be short, at least you're going to have a fun weekend. Don't forget to send me pics. You're absolutely right, Udell. I made a mess of everything and I wish I could take it all back. It's not fair for you to bear all of the responsibility, Wanda. You wanted to find some way for us to reconcile, but I wouldn't let it happen. Don't do that. Not when you had no idea that Yvette would even end up getting pregnant. Most of all, I'm the one who hurt you time and time again. Our marriage drained you emotionally. In fact, I wouldn't blame you if you've reached your breaking point and wanted to divorce me today. A divorce is the last thing I want. I ain't interested in asking for your help, Lorenzo. Your only responsibility is to keep our business partners calm and happy during this transition. If you ask me, I feel like you have the ability to do that all on your own. That's right, and I'd like for you to remember that since I'm living at the estate, we can make small talk there and not at work. Sorry, guess I'm so used to our previous chats, it doesn't matter. Are you really sorry, Lorenzo? Do you actually want to apologize for trying to get on my good side so that you could get my company back? Since Benedict was the one to sign over half of his shares knowing exactly who Vivian was, it's clear that he doesn't share your views, Nona. I promise you that I won't judge you for your actions, but you really dropped the ball keeping this secret. After everything that occurred these past few weeks, I do regret not exposing Lorenzo's bastard when I had the chance, especially if I knew that she was trying to take over Russo Jewelers and that she would move into the estate. Once again, Nona, why do you think I'd be the perfect person to take the company away from her? Hey Zeke, see you later, Dee. Glad you ran into me, Zeke. I wanted to let you know how sorry I am for calling you when you were spending quality time with Nichelle. It's all good, Dee. It ain't like you did it on purpose. How does this new year look for you two? Does it look bright? It really does. And I bet it's gonna be bright for you too. I know you're gonna find a guy who's special to you just like Nichelle is special to me. Trust me, Zeke. I intend for a special guy to come into my life before the end of the year. You don't want to divorce me? But Udell, you've been so eager to end our marriage the moment Yvette turned 18. I'm gonna ask you this once, Wanda, and I want an honest answer. Ever since I caught you and Owen on Labor Day, have you two been intimate ever since? No, Udell, I never let Owen touch me. Alright, I believe you. Our girl needs us, but I also need you. I love you, Wanda, and I want our marriage to work. I want to make sure that Yvette lives in a home that is built on a healthy marriage. You have no idea how long I've been waiting for you to say those words, Udell. I love you so much. I'm not conspiring against you, Vivian. You were in charge of this company for many years. Now you ain't got that power, and I know that you must miss it. What hurts me the most is that you hid the fact that you were my daughter for almost an entire year. It breaks my heart that you thought I wouldn't welcome you into the family. If I told you who I was, Lorenzo, I wouldn't have the position I got today. Please leave my office. Vivian is young. It would make perfect sense for someone around her age to take her place. Alan, you must take what rightfully belongs to our family. It sickens me that the bastard has gotten a positive response after stealing what's ours. No isn't gonna like that we're conspiring against his daughter. Your no longer has the power. What upsets him no longer matters.